Hi, and welcome to Morning Coffee. Tomorrow, Friday, January 8th, is the National Human Trafficking Awareness Day. People around the country are going to gather to promote awareness and how communities can come together to fight against a terrible tragedy that's going on constantly in our nation and around the world: human trafficking. People being used as slaves. If you think this is not really an issue anymore, I dare you, Google modern day slavery. You'll see that it's not only around the world, but here in our very own country, in our community, people being used as, in particular, sex slaves. It's a terrible tragedy. The local expression of the Human Trafficking Awareness Day is called Unite, Wear White. We'll be gathering tomorrow at the DoubleTree Hotel downtown on Chestnut Street. I encourage you to come. At 9 o'clock, the doors open, the exhibits are there. At 9:45, the program itself will begin. To show you how important this program is and how much we need to think about this in our own community, Senator Bob Corker was going to be the main speaker tomorrow. He's unfortunately not going to be able to be with us because he's chair of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, and that responsibility has taken him overseas. But that's the extent we're talking. It is such an issue that the senator of Tennessee, one of the senators, was going to be here. I found it interesting. I became a part of the Chattanooga Coalition Against Human Trafficking. That's how I became aware of this. You know what I discovered when I started participating? Is that there was a lot of different energy in the NGO community, the nonprofit community, with law enforcement, with government agencies, local politicians. All of those groups were a part of the Chattanooga Coalition. You know the group that was missing? The faith communities. Isn't it interesting? Most of the time when people who knew that this was a real problem, human trafficking was a real problem in the Chattanooga area, when they would go and talk to churches would have the attitude of, no, that doesn't happen here. That happens overseas. That happens in the Far East, in Africa maybe, but not here. The hardest part has been convincing church groups and church leaders that this is a very serious issue here in Hamilton County, here in our region. Atlanta is one of the big hubs of the sex trade industry. And Nashville, being another, Chattanooga is on this corridor where human trafficking happens every day, and not in just the downtown Chattanooga area. Out in the suburbs, it is happening. So I want to encourage you. If you can't go tomorrow to the Unite Wear White event, I hope that you can become more involved. The Chattanooga Coalition meets on a regular basis. You can contact me about more information on that, or look it up yourself. Chattanooga Coalition Against Human Trafficking. There are many organizations locally that are doing something about it. I would suggest you in particular look at the Partnership for Families and Children, as well as Second Life. Above all, get involved. As Christians, we need to make a difference in this very important issue. I hope you have a great day.